Hi and welcome back to another Bestestimes Reborn YouTube video. I'm your host Brad. This might be the last video we do for 2023. The weather's been so hot, it's been hard to get out and do videos, and I was sick for over a week from the flooding day of the 17th to just before Christmas, including my birthday, so bear with me. It is now 5:15 on Saturday, December the 30th, 2023. Current temperature is 30.9 degrees Celsius. So we're on our way into town. This is many days after the flooding. So we'll see if that rubbish is still there on the way to town. All that stuff out of people's places. Hopefully it's gone. Because we've got a bit of a time limit, I've got to get to supermarket, get a couple of things, then I'll do some extra video. There's the new signage they've put up here, Frank Lowe & Sons. There's a Endeavour Foundation just before that. Actually, no, in between the Endeavour Foundation and that one, there was a BP service station coffee advertising for their cafe. So there you go. Hopefully the volume on this is not too loud. Sometimes it's too loud, sometimes it's too soft. And sometimes it's a little muffled, but bear with me. I'm not wearing the mask until I get to the shops. So, coming up on Station Street. And we'll see if the ground if you look at my 10 days after video, which I published on the 26th and recorded on the 26th on Boxing Day, you get to see if it's dirty on the ground up here like it was last time. This is Station Street, the old Kirby's Corner there. That station. Okay. There's your signage. Expressions of interest to owner. Open to build two new tenants. Requirements. Conditions apply. Cassowary Coast Realty. I'm not putting that on there for advertising. I'm putting it on there for history. Yeah, it's still dirty here. I think we need just a little bit of rain to wash this sort of stuff away on the ground, and that not flooding sort of rain, but just your standard sort of rain would wash that away, I think. It's been quite dry. Total opposite to when it was raining, when the flooding was. So I'd like to thank everyone for their continued support throughout the year on Bestestimes Reborn and old new Innisfail photos on Facebook, Bestestimes Reborn on YouTube. Really appreciate it. Hope everyone had a safe Christmas and happy Christmas. Hopefully they have an awesome new year. I look forward to doing plenty more videos in 2024. I was trying to get up to 500 subscribers and a certain amount of watch hours before New Year, but I don't think that's going to happen. But if you haven't subscribed, feel free to. You can see it's still all dirty here. Where it was last time too. We showed that in last time. You think the actual people who have the businesses would just get out with a hose and clean it, and sweep it, or pressure wash it or something that looks better for their business. If they do something about it. That's back where we just came from. And now I'd like to give an actual shout out to Tay for her continued support and her photos. Her drawings and the photos that are sent to me of the drawings. They're much appreciated. You'll see the picture shortly on screen. Really appreciate it. They're awesome. Great photos. Good little budding artist. About 9 years old. I really appreciate her support. And to her sisters as well. I always like watching my videos. Always appreciate it. that they continuously like watching all my videos. The father told me it's a big thing, so thanks for that. I appreciate it. Hope you've had a great Christmas. So we'll continue on. There's your Gundi auto wash, the car wash, laser wash, mobile 24-hour across there, service station. Okay, coming up on Carbuta Street. I would walk down Carbuta Street and around if I didn't have the time limit. See if any of the rubbish is still lying around there outside people's houses, but I don't think it is. Now looking down there, I think it's gone. That's Carbuta. Next to 180, between 180 and the car wash. There's your car wash back there. And your 180 Edith Street over here. Your 180 signage. So you can see what businesses were here at the time. Rain and Horns moved a fair while ago down the Fitzgerald Esplanade next to the seafood place. It looks like something's been dumped here. Some hose type stuff. Yeah, this whole thing needs really doing up. Apparently they're meant to be doing it up eventually. Resurfacing it, and making the signage better, and making it lit up at night. That's what I've been told by people that have businesses in here. I won't say who. Really needs a good sprucing up, painting, cleaning up everything, up the gardens. But anyway, that's your 180. That's your 180 Edith Street. Just keeping an eye on the time. See if I got enough time to get to the supermarket and grab a couple of things. And then we'll jump back on and do some more video after that. Yeah, they've taken the rubbish away from in front of the old rock shop and carpet shop over the road there. What I said in the last video was London Motors Marine. And they've taken the rubbish away from outside of these places. That would have taken a bit of effort. This is Pelican Street. We're about to cross over. This is sort of, it's an update, progress video, and all that as well. So yes, to everyone who's liked, shared, commented, subscribed on my videos, thank you. Much appreciated. People who have commented and added photos and things to old and new Innisfail photos on Facebook. Appreciate it. Hello. Young child was saying hello. So you can see where the rubbish was in this spot. Wow. It's a good clean with the hose around. Well, let's have a quick look back where we just came from. It's good to see that it's been cleaned up. And stuff across the road, the majority of it is gone. So, but yeah, people's likes, shares, comments, subscribes, all that stuff doesn't go unnoticed. Much appreciated. If you want to share it on, share the YouTube channel on Facebook, that'd be much appreciated. Get the word out that the channel exists, so the channel can grow. If I can get to 500 subscribers by the end of tomorrow, it would really help that I can start making a little bit of money out of YouTube. It's not a huge amount, but it's a help. That way, it's better for me because there is costs involved in making YouTube videos and upgrading equipment, trying to get better equipment to make better quality videos. Here's your Repco over here. And where Better Home and Living used to be, right here. Whew. And the Epic Employment car going past. There's Repco itself, and then See what photo, and that was Ibis Street where the car went down. Just got my hotel across there. Yeah, it looks like the town, in the parts that I can get to, are back to normal. I was asked to go to Campbell Street and have a look around, but it's just way too hot at the moment. I would like to, if someone's got a car and would like to take photos down there, like Groom Esplanade and all that as well, your Brothers Lee's Club, that would be appreciated. Put them on old new Innisfail photos. If I had a way of getting to the place without having to walk in the boiling heat, then I would definitely do it. If somebody I actually know in person would like to take me to places like that, take me to other places like South Johnson, Wangan, Marillion, those places to get more detailed videos, that would be much appreciated. To my right is Super Cheap. To my left is Bruce Highway / Edith Street. There's your Wyong Chinese takeaway. Very popular, certain days, certain nights. Genocide budget backpackers. It's going to show where Rebel Coffee is, but there's someone walking along there. Inni Inc, INNI Inc. And Studio Cafe. There's your Furniture World. Pets Domain. A couple of people.
Duration 13 minutes 15 seconds. 1467 steps. Heart rate 134.
So, I noticed last time when I wasn't recording, when I was on my way home, that the KFC sign's gone. Hey. You can see that the big KFC sign with the bucket and that's gone off here. We might have a quick look to see if the places are still down at Lily Street, corner of Lily and Owen Street. We get up there. We'll continue on this side till we get to where we can see down there. So this is Charles Street. There's your KFC. There's talk of KFC going in where East Fruit Market they used to be. When that gets knocked down, building a new one. So we'll see what happens there. The drainage is never that good here. There's a worry. But yeah, you'll see that the big, huge KFC sign is gone. Don't know why. Don't know if it got damaged in the floods and the Cyclone Jasper and all that. Yeah, for those who don't know, the flooding was due to Cyclone Jasper, the after effects of that. It was worse up north, little communities and that. Hopefully they're all getting the funding and the support that they need in those little Indigenous communities and the Daintree and all that. They look pretty bad, what you can see on TV. Yeah. I think the Mud Army's doing a really good job in Cairns. I know the C3 Church is part of it, getting in and helping out, which is really good. I think that's one thing that all churches who make it their representative of God should be out there in the community, helping out with all this stuff. I know there's some ladies from the Empowered Church that have been out there helping clean people's places and that here, locally. Big shout out to them for doing that. Done that sort of thing in the past. Got out and helped clean mud from under people's places and all that, hours and hours of it. Back many years ago, when I was healthier and fitter to do it. As it is, I got sick just from doing video. Grady Street. The Grady Street sign's gone off this side of the road. Wait for this vehicle to go past. She gave me a wave for waiting, which is good manners. Totally agree with that. Coming up on the bus stop shortly. The bus stop that'll going to Cairns direction. The other side of the road's be your Townsville direction south. This is the new footpath they put in during the year. Got a lot more grip on it than the other. And you're up to the Camix just up here. It's just showing what's around. It's not sponsored videos. Not that lucky. It's across the Coles over there. So we're just going to go up to the end and see.
What's it on again?
It's Coles over there. One of the places we're going to. You got Roscoe's. One thing Roscoe's was doing a lot of after the flooding and all that was giving free meals to people struggling, for people whose businesses were damaged and all that sort of stuff. Free meals and things. So I really appreciate when people get out and do that sort of stuff. Help out in the community. Now let's see, we'll go across the road because we'll be able to see down and see if that business is still there. Those old bedrock and all that. It looks like they're still there. But they're all, yeah, it's all still there. So we went down and got a video of it. Hungry Jacks. Yeah. Just trying to see from here what I can see of that old area, if anything has been done. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, let's continue on. Go across the Coles, get what I've got to get. Got half an hour till they close. Jump in and see what we can get. If they've got what I'm looking for. Back towards where we just came from, down there. Coles car park. This is back towards town. Yeah, feel free to check out my Christmas lights videos. I was quite happy with the way they turned out with this camera. It can handle nighttime a lot better. I was quite happy with the quality of that. And check that out in the Innisfail playlist on Bestestimes Reborn. Okay, well, we'll be back once I get out of Coles. I'll start recording again. I have to put the camera away while I go in there, of course. Privacy reasons. But we usually go up to the door. So you can see a little bit. Put the camera away and get it out again. Trading hours for Coles. Christmas, New Year. Okay, we're back again. Let's go out to the supermarket. The supermarkets have done really well, really, over the flooding time and the cyclone, and they're having stock of a lot of things, like the public holidays and whenever. Yeah, I think they've done really well with it. Much appreciated. Coles are always doing it. Haven't they? Enough stock of a lot of things. Oh, let's continue on. Have a look. So we're coming up near where EB Games is. And the ice cream junction. I don't know how well they do. Hopefully they do well. I don't wish anything bad on them. The times that I went in there when they first opened, they didn't have much variety and the prices were quite high. But that's just my opinion. And there's the old Innisfail Family Health across there, that turquoisey greeny looking building. A&A Reality Nova Unisex Salon, Joe Valla. Honourable Bob Catter. Terry White Kmart on this side. Day and night. Which is supposed to be moving into the Target Medical Centre. But I don't know, they're taking their time. Really, that car should have waited for me. But anyway, we're going over Owen Street. Owen down there. Oh, but there's a bit of stuff gone out of the chemist. I don't know if that's just low on stock or they're moving their stuff, I don't know. But we're on Edith Street. So there's your Target Health, where Target Country used to be, in the same spot. So K-Town Shoes used to be, it's right at home, in-home care and assistance. Yeah, Art Deco-y style on the top. It still looks weird at the top of the pharmacy in the florist. A random butterfly, where they had to do it up, fix things in that. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, there's not really anything done to in where the chemist is going at the moment. They got a Christmas tree in there. It's hard to see because of all the reflections in that. Well, we're not going to face towards the bank because there's someone using it. Just got to have respect for that. I don't want to see his PIN number and that, of course. OPSM, Butcher, Rest and Co Butcher. I'd like to give a shout out to them. They're not a sponsor of the video or anything like that, but one thing I do notice with them, always really nice and friendly. Always very even the young fellas, the owner, all that, was really nice. Whenever there's good customer service, I do like to give a shout out. Always appreciate good customer service. So there's Chemist Warehouse across there. Food Emporium, Brumbies, all that. There's Debbie's Wedding and Florist Shop, showing that where that was, where that is, and then Leading Edge Electronics. One thing I've always found, good customer service there too. He seems to have a lot of the things that people are looking for that you just can't get anywhere else. He tends to have in stock little audio adapters and chargers, so many different little things. It's basically like a Dick Smith Tandy style thing from yesteryear. Yeah, from the old days with a lot more variety. What a jazz. So we're going to get up here and open my soda. Here's one for you, Skillet. If you know, you know. How come you've always got a Coke in your hand? An age-old joke from years ago. It's a Christmas tree. Across there, it's still there. It's down Edith Street, back towards where we just came from, Allen Street and that. The old ANZ Bank. Eventually all this will be rendered and that, it looks like. Yeah, you won't see the old Pebblecrete. Or Pebble Tex, as one brand used to call it years ago. Back in the 80s. So, because if you have a look around the corner, where I'm heading to, it's all been rendered and covered up, so. Trying to get the camera in the right angle so you can see it better. It's not the most wide angle, but you can see along here where the ATM used to be. There used to be you can see the ATM used to be. They got the Camera's still there. Along here, this part. And yeah, there used to be shown as lingerie in here at one stage. It was what do they call it? A health food shop. There was APSM on the corner. You can see how different they've done it. I don't know if they're going to put stairs or ramp here. Where this doorway is, I don't know. Hopefully they do. Put something there. You can see there's a bit of a drop there. I remember Nova Salon being down around the corner here, shown as lingerie, the Flamingo Cafe, all that stuff over the years, way back. You can't really see in there at the moment the way it is. See, a lot of reflections. That makes it hard. But yeah, that gives you an idea of what it's like along here at the moment, what they've done to it so far. Yeah, you can see that all the pebble creek's been rendered over, like they've done at the post office. It's been rendered, all the brick. It looks really plain. A lot of people like it, and a lot of people don't. What I hear. To me, a little bit too basic for my liking. I liked the originality of the old. The way it looked. Just had a bit of history to it. Another person stopping, giving me a nod as I went past. I like the flowers along here. Problem with the flowers they put in around town, they tend to get rid of them pretty fast. Like they're not here long enough. And the next thing they're gone. So I always get photos and videos. Church bells are ringing at the Catholic Church. There's your post office. The Christmas tree. I'm sure that'll be taken down in the next few days. Will be removed. Some nice flowers across here we might go and have a quick look at. And it's back through the main street. So tomorrow is New Year's Eve. Wow. Big shout out to Leandra. It's her birthday tomorrow. They certainly need fixing up, these tiles. But here's your post office, the way it looks. It looks like it's like rain clouds, but I don't know. It's one of those things you have to wait and see the way it is here. But towards the Esplanade looks really nice. The sky and that coming up on the museum, that's worth looking at. It's worth coming to. Give yourself a few hours because there's a lot. They did ask me to video stuff inside it at one stage, but it's really hard because there's just so much stuff. You got to have a really wide angle to be able to see it all. A lot of this needs fixing up. If you ever walk along here when it's wet, probably best not to if you can avoid it. Very slippery. Sure. Museum, Innisfail, history.com.au. I'm not sponsored by them. Would be nice, but no. Sure. Historical Society people to do with it. I don't know how well it'll show up with the reflections. Trying. Nah, it's hard to get it without reflection. It's just ridiculous. That's not. It's just the way the windows are. Someone just honked their horn and waved. That was you? Hi. Don't always get to see who it is. There's no one else around. They could have been waving too. But anyway, here's Innisfail Youth and Family Centre. Used to be called The Edge back in the day. Free, supervised recreation and support centre for young people aged 12 to 17 years. There you go. Yeah, it used to be The Edge back in the day. So when do Albert's open again? Wednesday the 17th of January, 2024. Oh no, they'll reopen on Tuesday the 9th of January, the wood-fired. So that's the Albert's Cafe wood-fired pizza will be closed over the Christmas break. Our cafe will reopen on the 9th of January. Our wood-fired pizza restaurant will open on the 17th of January. There you go. Pause to read that. There's the trading hours just here. Not really for advertising, but let you see what's around and what's here. And all that. That's 4KZ, Cool FM, right there. The old Commonwealth Bank building. Now I've got photos on old New Innisfail photos on Facebook that show this. If you look in the same location album, that actually has, it's when it was a single story back in the day. Yeah, it was only a single story building. So it must have added, well, they obviously added an extra level to it. Yeah, we're going to have a look down the Johnson River. I'll see what it's like after nearly 2 weeks after the flooding. I think it's 2 weeks tomorrow. Well, everyone's got to turn the direction I want to cross over. And every car wants to come along. I have no idea what they took down there. They took down the shade thing from here. Anyway, we're going to go down here. Show where the prawn guy goes. Fresh prawns, wild caught seafood. Seems to be very popular. People mention it a lot on Facebook. They like the guy who does it. And the prawns are good. So we'll quickly show where he is. They say at the centre wharf, which is behind the fish and chip shop. So we're on Fitzgerald Esplanade at the moment. Isle of ELBA Parade. Don't know what that's all about, but anyway. I never hear anyone calling it that. Where's Fitzgerald Esplanade? There you got your wild fish and chips across there. Wait for this car to go past. And you got your wild caught seafood, fresh prawns. Yeah, it does well. Seems to do well by what people say on Facebook. This red and white boat. Johnston River. Through there. Beautiful scenery at the moment. Far out. Nice. I'll actually get a quick photo while I'm here. Well, as always, car's got to come along while I'm trying to do something. Quick look at the scenery down here, down the waterfront. Nice bit of a breeze down here, just a little bit. Remember in the flood videos on the 17th of December 2023, you can find them on Bestestimes Reborn on YouTube on this channel, Innisfail playlist. This was all flooded, like fully flooded. Like crazily flooded through here. Couldn't walk through here. You could walk around it on the grass, but it went up on the grass as well, so to walk a fair way back, as you'll be able to see in the videos. The rate I'm going, I may end up down at Campbell Street to get that part for the chappie to see. Then I'm heading down that sort of direction. Might have to make it a part 1 and a part 2. Because the editing software and what I use can only handle a certain amount. Sometimes I prefer to do it as one big video. You can see all the mess from the floods that have washed up along here. Far out. It's going to take a while to go. I don't know if it's showing up in video or not. Hopefully it is. Down there. Wow. That's pretty full on. Well, accidentally pressed the record button, so it stopped it. Wow. Check all that out. So that's all from the flooding. It's not usually that bad along here. See it come up far enough that it went over all this, so it would have went up far enough for all that. Wow. And then down here. It's crazy. I know Dalrymple and Western and that flooded during it. You can see with this stuff here. But I didn't get around there while it was flooding. There was a lot of walking in the heat. It was boiling hot. And I was starting to feel sick from it all. But I could see it from over here when I was taking my video. But it wouldn't have showed up in the video. It's just too far away. But you can see where the council, when that hasn't come along and cleaned this. Wouldn't hurt for them to pressure wash it. Just get it all cleaned up so it's safer for people. That'll be very slippery when it's wet from the mud. But you look down here. Wow. Too much rubbish in that. Wow. You know, we've shown these many times before, so that's why I haven't really put it on here. Not really showing it. It's tinny. Little boat. Wow, you can see footpath closed sign when it was flooded and that. You can see it on here. Wow. Boat's all rusted out. Probably from the water and that, some of it. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know if any of the flooding come through up into the Rain and Horn and the seafood place. I'm not sure about that one. This jetty was fully covered. I saw that as best as I could. Wow. So we'll go up between the two, head down towards the skate park, and we'll head down to Groom Esplanade and that. Oh, you can see where this came down. So it must have flooded through here, behind the Innisfail seafood. Hopefully it didn't go inside. Wow. So this is basically 2 weeks later, 2 or 3 weeks later. Well, it was 10 days when I did my last video, which was the 26th of December 2023. So there's your Innisfail seafood. Your Rain and Horn through there, where the old daycare centre used to be. Imperial Tavern down there. Across there, the Innisfail fire station, and so on. Innisfail seafood must be open. It looks closed. but it must be open, so I've got the signage out. Fish and chips, $13. Yeah. Continue along our merry way down towards the skate park. The Fitzgerald Esplanade. So check out old new Innisfail photos on Facebook. No, the video is not finishing. I just put that in. So check out old new Innisfail photos on Facebook. With that one, if you're trying to join it, join the group. You got to accept the rules, or Facebook tends to dismiss the request to join. So if you don't accept the rules, they just stop it, block it. I don't get to see the request or anything like that a lot of the time. Sometimes they show me, sometimes they don't. They give me the option, but majority of the time they don't. And you basically just, yeah. So it's best to accept the rules. If you say you're going to put photos up, actually do it. Thanks to the chappie who put photos up the other day. I really appreciate it. It's always good to see current stuff, old stuff, new, you know, all that. It's the hospital across there to the left, to my left. Alice Street, big crazy hill. To my right, it's a toilet block, which I would not recommend using. Try and avoid it if you can. Best public toilets in town when the shops are open. I would have to say the best one's Bunnings. It's the nicest, cleanest, better looked after. It's right down the back of Bunnings in the Ernest Street end. But you have to go in Glady Street, around that sort of area. In the main entrance. There's your Herb Layett Park. Show the Herb Layett Park signage. And the skate park. Or Quigley show the skate park. If you know, you know. Quigley. Probably needs another good clean. Another painting. Get it with a bin down here. But as we all know, the council took a whole heap of bins away during the year. Didn't replace them, a lot of them. Like probably for every 20 bins, they put one. Basically the ratio of it. There's your hospital, the dental, oral health services part. This older brick part here. And building 3, dental pathology. There's your way to Flying Fish Point and the Innisfail State College and the Baptist Family Centre across the bridge. Flying Fish Point, you just follow Flying Fish Point Road. At the roundabout, go left. Just follow it. Stick on, and stay on Flying Fish Point Road. It's the Geraldton Bridge. Goes over the Johnston River. Yeah, Innisfail State High School or Innisfail State College is across there. Be nice if one day they put a whole new bridge. Would be great. Continue along. Good to get the exercise. It's not as hot. It's usually hotter when I stop because the breeze. You sort of you don't get it. Payphone. It's no longer pay. It's all free within Australia. You can't call overseas on it for free. not far away from the tennis club, tennis courts and that. So if you heard earlier, this could be the last video for this year. Depends how tomorrow goes, how I feel, and temperature wise and all that. Nice flowers across here. Right. Chill off over there because we're getting closer to that Campbell Street and that I was talking about before. There's back towards the bridge and the Esplanade and all that. Got all the crunchy leaves. But yeah, really nice flowers on these trees. They have some of these in the Anzac Memorial Park. Really nice. So you can see some dark clouds coming in. I wonder if we'll get a storm out of it. With all this heat, you can sort of see a sunset. But here, take a photo of these flowers. 4 kilometres.
Duration 54 minutes, 30 seconds.
That 54 minutes.
156 steps. Heart rate 136.
That includes the time I was in Coles, in the supermarket and that, getting food, some extras. For our corned beef tomorrow, New Year's Eve, and Leandra's birthday. Would be nice to catch up with her for her birthday, but it never happens. So I thought this would have all flooded. I think it did. But what I saw in photos and things. Yeah, I wish they had a proper footpath through here, or an actual footpath. Wouldn't go astray. Be nice. There's your tennis courts to the left. Narada Tea sponsored. So it says on there. Narada Tea proudly supported IDTA, so that's Innisfail District Tennis Association. Dynamic Timbers. I don't really hear them much anymore. Yeah, I don't hear of Narada Tea as much either. Not what I used to. So this would be good to show, like years later this might be all changed, might be different. So it's good to be able to look back and see what it's like. What it used to be like. And if anyone knows what this barrel thing is up here, I'll try and show it. And let me know in the comment section. You much appreciate it. I've often wondered over the years of walking along here, so yeah. There's your tennis. I know they do that pickleball at the tennis courts here. This tennis court's just ruined, this end one, because the council put a whole heap of things in for drains and all that and never did anything with it. Well, I've been told it's the council that did that, so don't quote me on it. And it's just been left to go yuck. They've been there for a fair while now. But here's this barrel looking thing here. That looks like a barrel for a raffle that you'd spin around. What's this for? This weird barrel thing here next to the rowing club. Is it something to do with the old rowing club? This thing here. Don't know. There's a couple of pieces of bread there. A trolley in the water, of course. Wouldn't be Innisfail without that. Yeah, I reckon it flooded through here. Wow. It's pretty full on. But yeah, this barrel looking thing here that I wonder about. Anyway, that's cool. And there's your Graham Academy of Dance. Or Dance. There's the old Innisfail Rowing Club. So we're nearly up on Campbell Street, where I was asked to have a look. I don't remember what number cucumber that the chappie said, so I'll have to look it up on the link in the video. I mean the comments. Innisfail Rowing Club signage on there. There used to be some sort of pontoon thing down there, floating pontoon thing, but I haven't seen it for years. I don't know that it's still there. There for many years. Okay. I think it was number 20 I was supposed to look for. I'm not sure. So we'll go down and have a look at the Groom Esplanade anyway, quickly. Back where we just came from. Yeah, Campbell Street there. Groom Esplanade, it's getting a bit darker, so take a bit. Okay, well, he actually commented on my YouTube video and my old new Innisfail photos on Facebook, so I'll have a look at the Facebook version. Get his first name. So we can have a look. Let's see. He commented on this one here. David. This is for you, David, all this Groom Esplanade and all that we posted photos of. In front of the community nursery. Number 20. So we'll have a quick glance past there because, you know, privacy and all that when we get closer to it. But this is the Groom Esplanade. Sort of saying it's been sort of done up. Yeah, years ago it used to have all the stuff from the rowing club and that when they used to do skiing and all that along here. I still had the signage for that, which is part of history. Had a shower and a barbecue and all these things, not looked after, of course. And this just looks horrible. I really want to walk through where the mud is. Plovers are going off, as they do. But I'm not going to walk over onto that. It's terrible. I'll zoom in. It's all just mud. Yeah, it looks like the mud went all over the tables and chairs along there. Anyway, we'll go and mosey along down Campbell Street to Anthony Street down there. Groom Esplanade signage. I've often wondered why that was called Groom Esplanade, but anyway, must be a reason. Might even be someone's last name for all I know. Not groom as in husband and wife groom at a wedding. That's the suburb of